Good morning, traders. This is Cloud Chartist. This is the Natty Gas weekly chart. I'm going to make a quick video on my top-down analysis on natural gas. This is a bullish Ichimoku chart, except for the fact that the current candle right here is unable to get back above the Tenkan-sen. That is key. If you want to be bullish on nat gas, you want price to get back over that 3.016 level. It's very important. If not, we could test. I see there's an open body gap here, so that would be 2797, or we could go all the way down and potentially find support at the Kijun-sen at 2.659. If we are unable to hold the Kijun-sen, then we could continue lower and perhaps test there's an open body gap here, ending at the close of this candle, which is 2.398, which happens to be just slightly above the cloud level, which is at 2.358. We do have a dip in the cloud coming up, we see, into the end of the year, and we have a cloud twist here. If price is down here, it could be precarious, and the potential for it to lose cloud support is high in this area if we are down here. So if you want to be bullish, Natty, it's really important for us to get back over the Tenkan-sen. Let's look at the daily time frame. We see on the daily time frame that Natty lost the Tenkan-sen in this bull flag pattern, failed back on the 19th, and came down and actually did find support at the Kijun-sen, and then on the next candle attempted to stay above and then lost it in a rather dramatic move to the downside, and then we did get follow through to the downside once again today. So it's looking possible that the Chikou, this red line over here representing price action, time shifted 26 days into the past, could come down and test the Tenkan-sen at 2.822. So that is a potential bounce area if we do get down there. And then if we do not bounce there, then we could potentially bounce at the top of the cloud, which is at 2.786. Very important to hold the cloud on the daily time frame if you want to be bullish on nat gas. Otherwise, if we lose the cloud, then potential for a continued short is high. Let's look at the 4-hour. We do have before I go, we do have a nice supportive rising cloud structure for a potential dip buy. So the potential of a dip buy at the cloud working is pretty good. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour is quite bearish. We came down, lost the cloud, and continued to remain below the. Let me zoom in to make it easier to see. We lost the cloud here and continued to remain below the Tenkan-sen. We had been below the Tenkan-sen since we lost it back up here above the cloud. We did get into an oversold condition. You can see by the RSI, this light blue color, we got into an oversold condition here. So we did get a mean reversion, oversold bounce. We came up and we were unable to get above the Tenkan-sen. This is a classic pattern I call the Tenkan Smackdown. You can learn more about that by looking at my other videos on YouTube or joining my chat room. So we didn't. So we failed to get over the Tenkan-sen, and we continued lower. We're in an oversold condition once again here. So you see that we are putting in a bit of a bottoming tail. Chances are that we will potentially test the Tenkan-sen once again. We'll see if that happens, and if not, continuation lower is likely. Let's look at the hourly. On the hourly time frame, you see that we are putting in a bottoming type candle, potentially looking for a reversal to the upside. We're even getting a little bit of green showing now. So the hourly candle is going to face the potential for a Tenkan Smackdown setup here at the 2.939 level. So we'll see if we are able to get back there, and that would be a potential short entry on the hourly time frame if you're interested. We do have oversold conditions here currently on the RSI on the hourly time frame. Let's look at the 30-minute. Apologies for the delay there. I've been having connectivity issues with my platform. I don't know what's going on, whether it's platform related or internet related, denial of service related. The internet has been acting funny the last 24 hours. I'll be really impressed if I can actually upload this video because I was not able to upload my weekly video last night. Okay, so looking at 30-minute time frame, we see a potential reversal candle, very big bottoming tail after making a new low in oversold conditions. So if we can manage to get back up to the Tenkan-sen, we can look for potential for price rejection at the 2.925 level, which could be a short for continuation lower. If you want to be buying the dip, catching the knife on Natty, you really want to see the Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen get flat. And then it's very important for price to get back over the Tenkan-sen if you want to be catching the knife. If it can't do that, it's just going to continue lower. Let's go one more time frame higher and look at the 15-minute time frame. It's handy to look at all these different time frames, right? Because you can see the progression of incrementally. You can see the potential for the trend to change on a closer and closer look. So we see that we did put in a. We're currently putting an inside candle here on the bounce. We need to get back over the prior candle to confirm a reversal. We do have a higher low in. We need a higher high in, so we need to get back over this candle's high, which is 2.902 on the last 15-minute candle. And you see that the Kijun-sen and the Tenkan-sen are both kind of trying to start to flatten out. But it's very important if you want to be long Natty, other than just to the Tenkan-sen, that it gets back over the Tenkan-sen. If you think this is the bottom's in for Natty and you're trying to buy it. It's very important for it to get over this 2.91 level on the 15-minute time frame. And I'm going to cut it there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with whatever video I make next. Take care.